Love and Thunder, there was mixed reviews on it because Thor, they based it off the comic book, but they made Thor look very much not like Thor, not very Thor. She had a good arc that they could have played on, and they made him look like a bumbling fool, which a lot of people were very upset about.
I wasn't. I thought that Helmsworth did a great job. I didn't mind Thor being a bumbling fool because that's just the character he's progressed into.
Yeah,
I was more disappointed with Christian Bale's ultimate villain
I know. Gore
being
the God
removed.
Butcher.
Yeah, being removed so fast. That could have been an entire arc. That could have been the next Endgame or Avengers.
Yes, yes.
And it just felt so, I don't know, I felt robbed as a
They made
fan.
it too silly for me. There was too many jokes in, and that's why with Gore the God Butcher, Thor should have been like you think about when when Thor, on Endgame or Infinity War, he had that incredible arc. He goes, he gets the new hammer. He's willing to die like to make this happen. And then he turns fat, which I thought was really stupid, but they did it, and he's a douchebag and Endgame. And then at the end of Endgame, he finally, he's Thor again. He's fighting all that stuff. So I was really hoping for that leap in the Thor Love and Thunder. Especially like you said, you have Christian Bale, who I thought did a great job as Gore the God Butcher. I think they should have made the movie a little more dark.
Yeah, cinematics when they were in the black and white, the noir feel.
Oh
Like
man,
that could
yeah.
have been a whole thing right
Oh
there.
my goodness, that was. I thought I was excited, especially when they said they cast him and Christian Bale gets into his roles, very very deep.
He was a
And
method actor
yeah,
to a T.
yeah, and that's why I thought I wanted more. I like the Lady Thor aspect of it because in the comic book, she does have cancer. Like it's very true, but there was no good payoff at the end. And then at the end, the final fight between Gore, Thor, and Lady Thor it was underdone. The kids and stuff, okay, cool, kind of funny, but that should have been, like you said, a very epic battle. And that could have been put into 2 movies because they skipped over a lot of Gore stuff. Like, had they shown him going to kill all the gods, it would have built up and built up and built up and built up.
They only had that one cinematic moment where they replicated the comic book panel.
Yep.
And that was basically it. Like, okay, so he kills gods.
Yeah.
But that was the entire backstory. And that was kind of disappointing. And I also thought that some of the lower points with that one was just the fact that Thor can use the transitive property with his powers. Why didn't he do that when we were in Avengers and Endgame? Like,
absolutely.
This could have been over a long time ago.
All the Wakandans you had there, you could have given them all your power, and it would, yeah.
So, and I get it. Like, things are developed because the movie is, and Taika Waititi was the director, so he looks at things in a perspective that none of us really look at things.
Yeah, the Thor. I can't think of the title of it right now, but the Thor one that he, he's a prisoner and he fights the Hulk, and it's funny and stuff. That worked. That was Tahiti's first one with him. That worked.
Yeah,
Ragnarok. Thank you. It was a just enough comedy, but not. I don't think it was overdone. There was a. He's trying to get back. He's trying to do this, and this one, it was more like, hey, it's a comedy. We're just gonna fit the superhero, thing into it. I did like that. They brought Natalie Portman back in, a little cameo, little nostalgia bait. I still didn't like the whole idea of the basis that he's just kind of laughing, like he's Thor. He's back to his normal self. Like, he's going around the world saving worlds and stuff. And I don't know. Like you said, I thought it could have been a lot better, especially with who they had as a villain. Like, that was just chef's kiss, But so that one was underperformed. Then you had